Hey guys, welcome back to Mindset Automotive. A little bit of a different view today. We've got the Bonneville in the garage. So today, on my way into work, I was cruising along, doing my thing. It's only about a 5-minute drive. My road has a nice little slope to it near the end, coming up to a stop sign. I go to press my brakes in, and nothing. Had to end up running the stop sign. Came to the next stop sign, was able to get it to stop, but I had to start braking way earlier. Spongy brakes, you know the deal. Ended up having to use my parking brake all the way to work, and now we're here. So not sure entirely what's going on with it, but we're gonna do some digging, do some diagnosis, and see if we can find the problem. My assumption is it's somewhere back in the back left corner that is leaking, but not totally sure. Before we get this video started, I actually like to give a legitimate shout out. This video is not sponsored or nothing, to Lines to Go. Those guys, I ordered a set of brake lines, like a full set of brake lines for my 2000 Bonneville, and they were able to overnight ship it for free. They do good stuff. I ordered an entire kit of brake lines. You have some that you have shipping bends in them that you have to get rid of the shipping bends in them, but it was like 200 some bucks. They got here in a day, and obviously is making it so that I can get my car back up and running as soon as possible, which is, it's great. Very few companies are able to give you free overnight shipping, so super neat, good stuff. But anyways, let's get into this video. Alright, so crawling up underneath the car here, we're going to be looking for brake line leakage or any sort of mass amounts of fluid back here. I'm not seeing anything up here necessarily, other than some unsightly rust. Other than that, though, I'm starting to think our problem may not be from back this direction. Alright, so after lifting up the car, I was peeking underneath it, trying to find some spots for really anything. Unfortunately, I think I found my spot. Pretty sure that's brake fluid. Yep. Oh, that's so not cool. And what's funny, that line's been replaced. This whole line has been replaced, so they've had issues with this prior to this. In fact, they've had issues so bad that they couldn't get that brake line out. I don't know if you guys can see that. You guys see that? They couldn't get this brake line out here at all. So they just chopped it. They zip tied it up here, and now I've got the secondary line that is now completely rusted. So it's been a couple days. It's been like 2 days, because I did end up actually finding the problem. There is a brake line going to my rear left caliper, where they had replaced the old line at one spot but did not replace it all the way through. So we found a big leak, and it leaks pretty bad. So I ended up having to order some brake lines. I ended up just ordering the whole kit, because if anything else decides it wants to go wrong, you know, we have more. But found the issue. Now we just got to figure out where it goes, where the lines go, and get it back in. I don't know how well you guys can see this, but we're working right here. Right now, we're getting this brake line off. So we've got a, what is it, a 14 and a 17, I believe. 17's on the bigger side of the two. And we're just using one wrench to hold one side, while using the other to hold, obviously, the other side. And then we are slowly working these things out. As you can kind of tell, I think this side been replaced obviously at some point, and then this side's all rusted, so they took their time to change one of them. What we got to do though is we got to get this one out fully, you know, here and up top or wherever it goes to, and figure out the shape of it, or what it fully looks like. That way we can change it out, obviously. Alright, so we're going down here. We're gonna scoop down here. And there it is, yep. So you see those two, I don't know if you guys actually can, let's see. You guys see those two nuts right there? That's our other end. So we gotta chase this top line, I believe it is. Yep, we gotta chase the top line all the way back to that, and then remove that same thing, same way we just did this from up there. Camera's a little bit dirty, but here you have it. Here's our very rusted out brake line. It's got a couple spots that are just not ideal. More specifically in our corners. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's super, like, flaking off. Much thinner than the rest of the line in every one of our corners. Like, I can pull off full chunks. But yeah. So now what we got to do is we got to find the one that matches this same line. After doing some looking, they use little couplers, which is kind of neat, except for obviously it's a little bit more work, because that means now I have, instead of just the nut into whatever it's going into and tightening it, now I have a nut on this side and a nut on this side that I have to tighten into each side. But other than that, they'll work. Yep. Alright, so we've got both our wrenches. We're going to re-get our small side on our small side. That's a 14 out of 13. Alright, now we get this guy on there. Alright. Make sure it's nice and tight. How's my stomach look from down there? Putting the hammer in. Tight. Tight, tight. There it is. That's tight. Make sure all of our stuff is in its respective spots, including this guy. And I don't know why they had these guys zip tied together, and also electrical taped from the looks of it. But yeah, I'm not sure what was going on there. But alright, well, that's one brake line, and I'm hoping that's the only one we got to do, but we will see, I guess. You guys can hear me, can't see me, you'll see my feet in a second. What we do now, I swing open this driver door, hope this car don't fall. Should be fine. And hope and pray that it's just that one line. Unfortunately, we weren't able to get a video of that, but we did bleed. We did bleed the rear left brake. Got that thing all good. There is fluid throughout the whole line. No more air. The brakes are now solid. No more leakage from anything. So now all that's left is a nice little fun test drive. See if it's got some braking power, and make sure that it still, you know, drives in a good straight line. We're now in the car. Have feels like good brakes, I think. We're gonna pull forward a little bit because I just pumped them, see if I have any leakage behind me. Definitely have brakes. Good deal. There's nothing on the ground, which means we can go test drive this somewhere. Make sure our brakes fully are functional. Down this hill a little bit, and then at the end of it I'm gonna slam my brakes, make sure they hold, and then yep, got brakes. of our brake shake back, which is you know, about usual for this car. Good deal. All right, guys. Well, hopefully that gives you guys a little bit of insight. What I've been working on. Obviously, we got the brakes working now. The car still runs, which is a good deal, and you know, no problems here anymore. Fortunately, they went in real well. Again, thanks a lot to Lines to Go. That was phenomenal. Dude, bent to perfect shape. Everything lined up well. In fact, these were even better than the lines that I got from the Fiero store for my Fiero. These lines were bent perfect. So got a whole kit left that I can put in this thing whenever, however I want. So probably gonna end up doing that at some point in time. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Hopefully, if you guys ever have brake lines to replace, you guys order from the right place. Yeah. Enjoy your day.